Well, cheers, and how do you do, buckaroos? How the heck are you? It is Sunday, Mother's Day. I thought I'd wait till it wound down before doing a live video. We didn't do much today. We just kind of slept in a little bit, had a late breakfast, went out in the garden. Wife worked out in the garden. I went outside, had a couple drinks. Mostly. Anyway, let me try to fix something real quick, make sure I got set up right here. Oh, it did it to me again. It shows when I set up the privacy that it's there, but then it messes up on me. There we go. There. Now we're set just how I want it. And it looks like that. The camera angle is good. Oh, dear, can we kill that light? I forgot that light was on. Forgot that gives me a ghost light in here.
Can you?
My lighting director is giving me grief today. Our production manager, lighting director. Whoops.
You killed the clock.
It's in my way. Anyways, I digress. Get it together, Tom. So let me get to these right away before they get too much melt in them. I kind of went crazy today. Making my I was digging through some glow molds I haven't used in a while, and I found these are they're supposed to be like a little diamond shaped, I guess, but they're smaller. So I just put about 1.25 ounces in there of this particular single malt. What do I do with it here? It is the 92 proof Switchgrass American Single Malt Whiskey, Switchgrass Small Distillery out of St. Louis, Missouri. They tell you to look for notes of chocolate, cherries, and fresh baked bread. I typically drink this one neat, but I'm kind of feeling summer drinking. So I want to try on the rocks. Like I said, I've been using different glow molds, or different molds today, I guess I should say. I did some square. I did these diamond ones that I found I hadn't used for a while, and I just did a couple regular globes that I hadn't used in a while. Let me do this one first, though. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, you get that right amount of cold, that right amount of melt off, and it gets to where I like to call the sweet spot, right? It really brings all those sugars to the surface. Here's the problem, though. If you let too much water get in there, you kill it. But you get just the right, and you've got that perfect balance. But if you're pouring 1.5 ounces neat, well, you can kind of take your time. But if you're drinking it like this, you want to drink it just a little quicker because you don't want too much melting in there, just a little bit. And it kind of feels refreshing when you've got a warm day. I tend to drink more on the rocks as we get into hotter weather. Man, that's nice. That was very nice. I didn't expect drinking that fast, though. That's really good, man. Yeah, I got it just cold enough where it was perfect. My second one here using the glow mold. I've been using mostly squares lately, but I decided to get a couple glow molds in action there. You see that lemon in there. So earlier today, I tried a drink called the Whiskey Smash. My daughter had given me this nice little whiskey set. It has this book of some recipes here. We call them whiskey cards. There was a drink I hadn't tried before called the Whiskey Smash. It was more or less a whiskey sour, but it added mint. So I tried that, had it a couple ways earlier, and I really enjoyed it. But this one here, I just wanted to add a little bit of lemon to. So I just have just a little bit of a lemon wedge in there, squeeze just a little bit in there, just to add a little something. And, just make it kind of spring fresh. I didn't add any sweetness to it. Oh my gosh, that's delicious. So the other single malt is a little bigger. That's why I saved it for last here. It is the Yellowstone American Single Malt Whiskey at 108 proof. I bought this back in August. Got that much left in it. No, that's not right. This one I got in October. on the second Kansas City trip. Yeah, it is very nice though. Like any member of our family, Yellowstone American Single Malt whiskey stems from previously established roots. Nearly everything we've perfected across 7 generations of distilling presents itself in this bottle made from 100% malted barley and perfectly aged in new charred American oak barrels. I love these American single malts. I love the 100% malted barley. And I love the difference between American single malts and others. That it's not trying to create one or the other. They're creating their own style. And every distillery is doing it different. Some are using new oak, new charred oak, but some are using used bourbon barrels, much like you would age an Irish whiskey. And some are doing both, like the Russell Spirits or their Gully Town. They had two different ones going on. I drank the other one that was in used bourbon barrels. It looked and tasted a lot like an Irish whiskey, and this one's a little different here. But I was feeling having some whiskey rocks, if you will. I just want to put a little lemon in here just for fun. Because what's life without a little whimsy, man? Anyway, I digress. Trying to decide if I like the squares or the globes better. Maybe if there was a better way to get the globe molds. The squares are just easier. Oh man, that is nice. But again, here's the thing: I don't want to, I don't want too much water melting in here. Just enough to get all those sugars to the surface, get it nice and cold, make it refreshing with a little bit of lemon, though, adding a little bit to the nose as well. Oh, this is nice. That's nice, man. Uh, yeah, little diamonds are interesting. They don't stay looking like a diamond very long. I can show you here just the cube. You can kind of get an idea of what it's supposed to look. Well, you can if I'm holding it. There we go. So it kind of looks like a diamond if you get it. Well, yeah, well, it did. So I dropped it. Well, I could have used it again, but not now. Slippery little bastard. anyways, anyways, I digress. Oh man, that's nice. I did one tray of square today. I did a couple glow bowls. There was just, I did those, a 4 pack. There's four. That's the 4 pack. I talk in terms of beer most of the time. Oh, Max Ford. So daily Max Ford. Anyways, I had one that made snowflakes. Problem with them is, yes, they melted rather fast. But after they were in the drink for about 10 seconds, they didn't look like snowflakes anymore. It looked like the Star of Day, which was kind of funny. I had somebody ask me about that once, asking if I was Jewish because there was a Star of David. But no, so now it's supposed to be a snowflake, but this is what happens when they melt a little bit. I think I just have one other. I didn't. I should have set up the three to do the third single malt with you, but I didn't get it ready. I think that's all I've got left for single malts. I've been kind of killing them off. Well, I've got an Irish single malt, I guess. I was just doing American single malt. Uh, Boy, both of them sure went down easy though. I really like the that switchgrass is a nice young whiskey. The Yellowstone's a little bit bigger. Both are just exquisite. Anyways, I digress. I am Tom the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, premier wisdom man, all around good guy. Cilantro. Where'd my cube go?